What's going on YouTube? Achilles here, and today I made this mono black control deck, and it all started with me wanting to play Render Inert, and I only wanted to play this because if I use this on an opponent's Archfiend the Dross, we get to remove all their oil counters, and then they lose the game. Also, if they don't have Archfiend the Dross, you could just get rid of Planeswalkers with this, but let's say our opponent does not have Archfiend the Dross or Planeswalkers. Well, we got Mazemind Tome, and with Mazemind Tome, whenever you use one of the abilities, you put a page counter. Once it has 4 page counters on it, it gets exiled and you gain 4 life. But what if you wanted to keep drawing? Well, before you get your 4th page counter, you could use Render Inert and get rid of the counters on this, and then you get to draw again. So we get to consistently draw with this deck. If our opponent doesn't have anything to interact with Render Inert, so we play a control shell and deal with everything and anything and try to win with cards such as Mirrex, Virtue, Lily's Ultimate, you name it. So let's get right into this list. We got 4 Cut Down, 1 Disfigure, 1 Duress, 4 Bitter Triumph, 1 Case of the Stash Skeleton, 1 Nowhere to Run, 4 Mazemind Tome, 4 Render Inert, 4 Liliana the Veil, 2 Malicious Eclipse, 2 Invasion of Innistrad, 1 Aclazotz Deepest Betrayal, 1 Deadly Cover-Up, 1 Harvester of Misery, 2 Liliana Dreadhorde General, 2 Virtue of Persistence. For the lands we got 1 Hidden Necropolis, 12 Swamps, 1 the Dross Pits, 1 Blast Zone, 4 Demolition Field, 3 Mirrex, and 3 copies of Sunken Citadel. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and let's get right into these games. Alright, we get to go first. Might as well get rid of the problem card, I guess, right? Thankfully. Oh no, they have the Phantom Interference though, randomly. Out of nowhere. So now, also, with this deck, I could use the Render Inert on our Invasion of Innistrad to turn it into Deluge of the Dead. So it gives us that option as well. And flipping that over will be, speaking of Render Inert, is going to be very relevant in this matchup specifically. So we are going to be able to... Oh, we got that in the gates! What a shame. Can't have good things. Okay, well at least we got our Mazemind Tome. Hopefully this could resolve. hoping they can't stop this. You got a phantom interference. Big play. We are gonna scry this time around because we need to figure out what we're trying. I'll take another one, sure. Why not? And this is where we're just going to draw a bunch of cards and try to just take advantage of this game. Oops, I didn't mean to do that one, but it's okay. Yep, 7 mana. This time around I'm going to use one of my Mirrexes. Nice. Yeah, I should do it on this. They have the negate. No. It's okay. Because once they play a creature, they're in trouble as well. Just gonna hit him with the poison counters. Going all in. We're gonna draw a card once again. Just to keep the ever-growing value coming our way. 6, it's 8 mana, but then they can bounce it into the flood mana. Oh well, make them waste their stuff.
Zombie horde. Impressive, isn't it?
And will I have a fish to join that zombie opponent?
My
I'm thinking
give me
about it.
strength.
Ooh, they got an Animar crab. I'm gonna make them waste everything they have right now. Yep. Really good opponent.
How uncivilized.
So if you're wondering why I have this in here, it is because it is a way to get any card in the deck. Because no one's gonna, like, I attack with the skeleton, either opponent blocks it or it dies on its own, then I can search any card in the deck. It's kind of like a toolbox engine without having to take a life. At least that's my insane way of thinking. It's definitely just something I'm trying. It's definitely something that's really ambitious as well. I mean, is it the best idea in the world? No, but I'm trying it out just to see in a random game if I can get any piece of the puzzle or whatever I'm missing. I could go through my deck and get, let's say, I don't know, whatever I'm missing. Like an Aclazotz, Render Inert, you name it. But it's just the idea. Might as well just throw it out there too, right? It's like they said, they get rid of this, and then I could use this, which I am all for. Plus, I can enable it with Malicious Eclipse if need be. I'm gonna get this flipped over. I'm gonna keep this on 3 in case I draw Render Inert, and I can just start drawing more.
You get used to the smell.
Ah, very fancy. See what you did there. You know what? I bet I guess I could have went Virtue. But how about you make my number 1 and my number 2? Now we go for the big swing with everyone. Bunch of zombies, fish, and mites. Skeletons too. An interesting team of allies. This Virtue should be the final nail in the coffin for them. Because then I'm gonna start getting their Eddie Mer Crab and their Eddie Mer Crab. I guess unfortunately I lose my first Liliana Dreadhorde General, but what her opponent doesn't know is that we have another one in her hand, just waiting to be unleashed. Poor guy. It's fine. Nice. For this one, I forgot that my mic was muted, but enjoy the game.
With the mysteries, you won't be outsmarting me. Your friends has to leave. Drop it.
Alright, we get to go first. Going for the good old life gain shenanigans they're playing. So right now they probably think I'm playing some kind of skeleton deck, but they just don't realize that I'm just doing some crazy stuff with this one case of the stash skeleton, which is just my hard to find cards, and I just get a 2/1 body with Menace, which I guess is pretty cool that our opponent has to deal with. And this is why I don't play Go for the Throat anymore, or should I say I play Bitter Triumph over it, because of stuff like that. And that used to be the other way around, where I was more into Go for the Throat over Bitter Triumph, but I don't know. 3 life is 3 life at the end of the day, but the flexibility of this card just makes it, makes it too good. Makes it too good not to play it. Is this the move? Yeah. I was gonna go discard, cut down, but I'd rather not go minus. Oh, the tome's good for us. Alright, just another, what is this, 7 more swings with this guy to win. This is embarrassing, but this is how I'm gonna do it. But wait, I have 5. Why would I do it that way? Because you want to get rid of it, right? Just arguing with myself how I'm gonna do this. Yeah. The problem is now that they have the double Enduring Tenacity, but they don't really have a... I mean, the best they could do is maybe a Restless Fortress play, which, by the way, I have the answer to. But the next one I won't, and that will give them a lot of life, and will take a lot of life as well. So, we are going to want to figure out what we're drawing the next turn. Well, that's a card to draw. Go for the swing. Go for our good old friend Aclazotz, Deepest Betrayal, which could get us out of any pickle. That's fine. So we're gonna take what, 6? Yeah, 6 in total. But we do get to block and gain some life back. So like, it's not a big deal. Alright. we are going to go for Lily first. They discard a card. And we got it. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comments section down below. Please like the video and subscribe. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. And on that note, take care everyone. Have a great day.